Shalom, shalom. Hey, first and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashim Abshai, Bashim Kakadash, the bonus to the apostle and the elders, the great millstone. Peace and salutations to you, brothers doing this work in sincerity and in truth. The hopeful elected brothers waiting every day patiently for Yahweh, Bashim Abshai to return. So we can get out this place. Hey, peace and salutations to you, brothers, man. All right. We're at a time of great decision, and the great decision is close. All right. Some people call it Judgment Day. We call it which is what's called Judgment Day by McGowan. All right. It's gonna be the valley of decision. All right. So as we see these things go on, we see prophecy go on. All right. We see the what we see or claim or the rumors or wars and rumors of wars. We actually see action, okay, which they call a conflict, okay. But these are things that's speeding up, all right. And we see that Heavenly Father said He's going to speed up the days, all right. So soon enough, all right, the lips that said things that are not true, all right, because it's heavy enough to see Jake alone, all right, in the black and conscious community, the Jake that's in calling himself Israelites, the Christian church, all right, okay, who really don't understand what this is, all right, okay, and who don't look around, who don't pay attention, all right, who think that they are protecting him, and who don't even know this is Babylon, who know it's Babylon and still don't know it's Babylon. All right, it's the confusion, all right, of these people. All right, it's the fast food. Okay, it's the air, it's the water. Okay, it's the toxics, it's the spirits that they deal with. All right, the mind is full of shit. All right, body's full of parasites. All right, time is not going to wait. All right, there's a song called "Time Won't Give Me Time," and it's about a group I think called Culture Club. Okay, but it won't give you time. This shit will never give you time. All right, it won't wait for nobody. But the Heavenly Father is speeding this time up. All right, and we see it. So we are about to enter a time of no mercy. It's going to be no mercy, and only the Heavenly Father is going to protect His people, His men. Right? Let's put it like that. It's elect. Okay, so the 2/3 are going to eat 2/3 the missile food. That's what they're going to eat. They're going to eat their decisions. Okay, all right. The young niggas are going to YNs or whatever. Because being a nigga is a religion, okay? Being a nigga is a religion, right? And it takes it takes black folks, all right? It takes them to black folk land, okay? Because they're not calling themselves an Israelite. And although scriptures that tell you, right, there's been a prophet among you, okay, a lot of these people who, if you've been on the internet, you have ran into somebody saying that they are a Hebrew Israelite and you went by it, right? So let me get the scriptures in, just finish it off real fast, but they don't know. They don't want to know either. Okay, let's go here to verse 14. This is Ephesians 13, verse 5, Ephesians 5:13 says, "But all things that are reproved are made manifest by the light, for whatsoever doth make manifest is the light." Okay, wherefore He saith, "Awake thou that sleepest, okay, and arise from the dead, and anointed shall give thee the light." And that's only going to be, okay, through the ones that understand, that's given the ears to hear and the eyes to see. That is the one that shall awake. Okay, all right. See then that ye walk circumspectly. Okay, I want to get the word circumspectly exactly, diligently. Okay, be diligently on this thing. Okay, To circle means, to look around, okay? But exactly, accurately, and diligently. Be diligent, okay? To make your call and election sure. All right? It says, not as fools, all right? Don't be foolish, all right? With your own doctrine, with your own mind, being unwise, okay? Giving yourself over to Satan, giving yourself over to this wretched place, this place that's going to bring you down, all right? The scriptures tell you, Micah 2:10, this is not your rest, all right? Being foolish, all right, or want to be a fool, all right? Because niggas is fools from top to bottom. But Israel, the men of the Lord are wise and understanding and staying steadfast and anchoring and getting ready, right, with oil in that lamps and preparing for the bride, okay? But as wise, redeeming the times because the days are evil. And how evil are they, man? They're so evil to the point where this man is going to pull out one of those. He's going to try to place fire on this place if he can't obtain his wicked kingdom. Okay, all right. But the Heavenly Father has another plan in mind, a real plan in mind, that He's going to bring this kingdom to his knees and subdue it, all right, forever, all right, crush it, all right. Say, wherefore be ye not unwise, right, but understand what the will of the Lord is. So what's the will? What's part of the will of the Lord, right? Right, to take his kingdom, okay? Scriptures tell you, he said, when Daniel, right, let's say like this. Daniel 7:9. Let's go here. Daniel 7:9. It says, I beheld to the thrones were cast down. That's all the kingdoms that were shown. Okay. I believe in either the fourth chapter of Matthew, when Satan tried to show you how he said he'd give him all the kingdoms. Okay. Even up to this kingdom as we see. I mean, so it says in the ancient of days did sit. So it says when those kingdoms, because all these kingdoms are rolled up in the same. All these kingdoms are basically, basically, I'm gonna say a mirror image of the previous kingdom. Okay, it says whose garment is white as snow. Okay, and the hairs on his head like the pure wool. Okay, his thrones were like the fiery flame, and his wheels has a burning fire. So that's an image of the Heavenly Father sitting in the cockpit of a chariot. It says. All right. So his fiery stream issued and came forth from before him, and thousands ministered unto him, and 10,000s. All right. 10,000 stood before him. The judgment was set, and the books were open. Okay. So there's going to be great judgment in the time to come. He says, and I beheld them because of the voice of the great words, and words which the horn spake. I beheld even to the beast was slain. Okay. And his body destroyed and given into the burning flame. Okay, so so we're gonna see a destruction of this Babylon the Great, right? The whole system, the beast system, etc. Man, right? So these are the time. These are the things. Okay, that that we're looking for. Okay, so don't be unwise to think that you got a nigga told me a few years back, over 10 years, he said we got 70 years, right? So foolishly how these guys speak, all right, and idle minds and idle spirits and idle ways, all right, they want only this place to survive, all right, so they can continue on living in squalor, living in the cesspool of mud, all right, where this place just reminds me of a puddle where you see mosquitoes skipping across, okay, all right, or a stagnant river, all right, that's just greenish and no flow, all right, and that the spirit moves, all right, and this place doesn't, all right, and that's where it builds up in these people's mind, all right, who don't even reverence the Heavenly Father, all right, who blow them off, all right, and especially don't say if he's recognized to be a black man, all right, okay, but these nations know that our power, all right. It's like we said, the Persians have images, not Salakia. The Persians have no, they're making their little statements, all right. But all these nations have to be subdued, regardless of what they're trying to do, all right. So where was I going? Okay, let's go to go here. Let's go here to Matthew the 12. All right, every idle word. Okay. All right, this Matthew. All right, it says, "But I say unto you that every idle word that men should speak shall give account thereof in the day of judgment." So the day of judgment is going to be all the mouth that these devils had. All right, the the way, all right, of Babylon the Great, all right, is get is it hinders the whole world, all right, especially this Edomite system. Okay, so the people who give their stuff into this, it's going to have to eat, what they give. All right. So basically, that mouth, all right, of deception, deceiving, and foolery and foolishness. All right. The scriptures say they're gonna reap the same. All right. Let's see. It says, "For by thy words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned." So you saying that the Heavenly Father ain't in this, ain't got nothing to do with this, right? He say he gonna visit the world that he made. And so the Heavenly Father is going to visit the world he made. He's going to destroy this system, put his people in the place, and forever they're going to be in the system, in his place, and under his arms, and under his wing. And we're going to be out of this place, man. All right? The time is moving. All right? They don't hear it. Okay? They don't see it, don't want to see it. So let's go here to back up to 1. It says, "I will stand upon my watch and set me up upon the tower, and I will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I answer when I reprove." It says, "And the Lord answered me and said, Write the vision, make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry." This is not going to be stagnant. It's coming in a time that the Heavenly Father made it to come on this time, all right? Scriptures tell you that even the Lord don't know. Yahweh Shai don't even know. Yahweh Shai, Shai, and that's our protection, all right? The Heavenly Father's name is Yahweh, and the Son is Yahweh Shai, all right? And to anybody who don't know, okay? So we're about to enter a new day, all right? Soon enough. And you see people looking with their heads spinning so fast, all right? But this vision is yet for an appointed time. It's just speaking not loud. The people are going to see, right? That we're going to see. They're going to see that nobody has control over none but the Heavenly Father, right? And the kingdom is coming, right? And the time is speeding up, and people cannot understand it, right? All right. So let's get that. All right. Let's go here. Let's go to Matthew, let's see, 24, maybe 22. Right. That's the next sake. There you go. Let's go to 13, and I just jumped down. It says, "But he that shall endure unto the end, okay, the same shall be saved," right? Okay. So he that endure, who do this work, do the will of the Heavenly Father, right? Who be circumspect, who give him praises, who worship and who doing, being consistent, being circumspect, meaning diligent, all right, in the making and calling the election sure, all right, being firm in your words, being firm in your thoughts, trying to be as pure as you can, ask for forgiveness, giving, just giving the Lord His praise as you go, all right, because we don't have nothing to protect us but Him, all right. Okay, so I'm down to 22. Okay. I'm gonna go to 21. It says, "For then shall there be great tribulation." It's going to be great tribulation. Let's get the word tribulation real quick, okay? It says oppressing, pressing together, pressure, metaphorically, oppression, affliction, tribulation, distress. Okay, so it's going to be straits. So straits is a difficult place. All right, pressure. It says afflicted, anguish, burden, persecution. Right, it's going to be a big persecution too. Tribulation, trouble. So, hey, these people are ridiculing the men of the Lord. It doesn't matter, man. All right, because there's going to be they're going to those are the ones that stand stiffly for the name of the Lord. All right, and I'm gonna just say it like this: great men, a great millstone. Okay, and except those days should be. Wait a minute. Let's read the top again, verse 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time. All right. No, nor ever shall be. So after this, it won't be. After this great destruction, and except those days should be shortened. Okay, which is why time seems like it's speeding up. There should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Because this man is, what we about to see is his AI, his technocracy. All right, his mind. This man is in some heavy shit, man. Right, they playing with too much wickedness, right, to the left hand side, right, and they don't want to lose their spot, all right. But the Heavenly Father already told them what's going to happen, and I was thinking about how when I think that was Moses, when Moses had to write, right, he wrote the first 5 books, but he had to write his death. He had to put his death in there. The Heavenly Father did the same thing. He told these people the same thing. How are we gonna do it? And see what you can do about it. They can't do nothing. So time is of the essence, as they say. But the Heavenly Father has his time in his hands. Okay, so you can't change it. All right. So with that, I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh Shemam Shai. Peace, salutation, shalom.